Boy Music Channel. G'day guys and welcome, my name is Michael and I'm the Nazi Gamer and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, The Ruby Phoenix. This is of course a prelude adventure to the Rise and Fist of the Ruby Phoenix, both of which are Paizo modules that we will eventually be playing. But for now, however, we are building up these wonderful characters played by these wonderful Patreons who support my channel and allow me to continue doing this this thing that I do, because it's the thing that I do. Now, I'm very, very keen for today's episode. We're running a little bit behind, mostly because I had some tech issues. Actually, no, that's a lie. I had some tech issues, but and Rick is gonna appreciate this. There is a playtest at the moment going on for a adventure by Weird for their newest adventure, and I was submitting my my findings, my report. So I was a little bit behind. So now I'm done. I'm here, and I'm all for this game today. How are you, my wonderful and amazing players?
I was so excited.
Nice. Happy to actually get a proper rest this time. I mean, I feel like your characters have just been kind of on the go for quite a while. Yeah, feeling good? All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, without any further ado, let's kick us off by, of course, meeting our wonderful characters. Unfortunately, we are not joined today by Nick, who would otherwise play our dwarven sumo Hatsune. But, of course, we have Rick here, who, of course, is playing the role of Liu, our Tengu monk. Good morning, Rick. How are you doing?
Good morning, Michael. Yeah, doing well, thank you. As Mike just told everyone, I play Liu, who is a Tengu martial artist, a birdman from the mountains who came down to the city to find glory and fame and instead got his butt handed to him, and has been steadily drinking his way into the gutter for the last however many years. And yeah, still feels pretty bad about that. It's a bit cut up still.
Indeed. Next up, of course, we have the wonderful Sean playing the role of Kaito. Hello, Sean.
Hello. Yeah, so Kaito is a 13-year-old water sorcerer kitsune who, for most of his life, has been living on the streets, getting by, stealing what he could, money, food. And then he decided to get a real job, and that real job, well, caused a lot of really bad things to happen. So he's on the run.
Indeed.
With everybody else.
And speaking of people with bad employers, Taisho, played by the wonderful Captain Malik. Hello.
Hello, I'm Edward, aka Captain Malik, of the same Twitch name. Yes, I play Taisho, bad employer, being the Syndicate, who was also the employer of Kaito. Not sure who was to blame in the whole nonsense that occurred there. I think Taisho probably blames Kaito. Maybe Kaito blames Taisho. Don't know. One or the other. Anyways, so yeah, Taisho is an Oni barbarian who was part of the Syndicate and was tasked by the Syndicate to find the enemies of said Syndicate of Oni, and recently met somebody who gave him a lot to think about, shall we say.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Love it. And of course, last but certainly not least, playing the role of Tamaki is our friend Neil, returning from the channel Immersion Diversion. Hello, Neil. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am awesome. Thank you. Tell us about your character, Tamaki.
Yes, I play Tamaki. He is an elven investigator, magistrate in training. And I have joined up with this crew, soon to become my friends, I believe. As soon as we keep getting into most unfortunate events, but we get through them, and we're learning. So Tamaki's learning a lot from this away from home experience. So
very nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, without any further ado, we shall begin today's session. But of course, actually, we have one more further ado, and that is, of course, you, our lovely audience. Now, during the course of today's game, as those of you who have visited my channel before would know, we invite you not just to be people watching the stream, but we invite you behind the GM screen, where you guys get to influence the game as we play. In addition to a number of the channel points that you'll be able to use, You will also be able to use donations in order to effect the events of today's session. For $5, you can give someone a hero point or a jinx point. These will allow them for rerolls, to save their lives, to basically allowing them to petition the GM for a variety of different things. For $10, you can grant a wheel or woe, which suddenly and very drastically shifts the situation either for or against the party. For $20, you can give someone a nat 20, and the only person with one is me. Yes, and that's right, because why roll when you could just have a nat 20?
Oh no!
We then have our $50 donation, which involves creating a magic item for our lovely group, creating a boss buff for some villains, or potentially creating an NPC that'll be inserted into the game. We've had a couple of these NPCs create entire side quests, so they definitely do go the mile if people decide to donate that. And they usually go for a couple of sessions, so it's not like, we're just gonna like have it show up and then disappear. All right. Anything else? I think that's it. Sponsors! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artwork you will see during the course of today's session, Sirenscape for the amazing music and sound effects that you will hear, and of course, to our dear friends at Fantasy Grounds for the virtual tabletop of our choice. All right. Without any further ado.
There we go.
Our journey begins where it had left off. At the top of a mountain pass, our heroes climb a long flight of stairs, heading towards the Temple of the Dragon, a place where they hope to unlock the secrets of the Scroll of Fire, a gift that they were given, among many other scrolls, by Kaito's master and mentor, who had spoken of great champions, martial artists, and warriors around the kingdom of Tianxia, all of which would be able to teach our would-be heroes a way to rise up and fight against the evil Oni Daimyo. As our heroes have begun climbing up towards the peak of the Dragon Mountains, they have come across a small shrine, where they have met an Omyoji. Where is he? I think. Nope, that's not him. That's a Koye. There he is. A Wujen. Yeah, sorry, a Wujen. This particular former Oni had shared information about why people hate their kind so much, how their very existence is a form of corruption of the natural order, and most importantly, shared this information with Taisho, that in order to one day truly be free from the prejudice of others, you must give up your desires. Something that has given Taisho a lot to consider and think about. After receiving the blessings of the shrine, resting for the evening until the next morning, and of course being provided quite a hearty and healthy meal, provided by, of course, your new companion, our group awakens, and Hatsune and Bo are both missing. There is a note here that says that they have begun to climb the mountain. Bo woke up particularly early and has decided to set tracks. Hopefully they will be able to meet with you further up ahead. All right, the scene is yours as you sit on the steep, as you rise from the shrine and make your way into the large platformed area before the trickling stream that runs through the shrine.
Maki has just finished procuring his alchemy, like bombs and elixirs and stuff like that. Putting away his stuff. It seems that Hatsune and Bo have moved ahead. We just going to move forward. Is there anything we want to talk about before heading forward as well?
I'm sure they'll be fine. Hatsune is at home as at home in the mountains as ever she was in the city, and she's with Bo, so they'll be okay.
All right.
I will ask the Oh shoot, I already forgot his name. The ex-Oni guy. I don't have his name written down. I don't think. Or did I write it down?
Anshu.
Oh yeah, yeah, Banchu. Yep, I have it
Was
in here actually.
Vulcan?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was the other guy. Sorry. What
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name
that was
again?
the Amyoji. But I asked him that you said that in order to get into the temple, we will need to fight. Will they let us fight as a group, or do they need us to fight individually? Do you know?
I have never approached as a group, so I cannot say if they will allow it. The trial itself is more than simple combat. It requires a wisdom.
Oh, dang, I don't have that either. Well, all right. Well, we can face whatever's thrown at us.
I wish you luck on your journey.
Will you be continuing up the mountain as well?
No, my place is here. While I have made many attempts, it has long since been a time where I have returned to the mountain summit. I feel as though perhaps the gates are not closed to me, but I simply closed to myself. And until such a time as I feel worthy, I will remain here and tend to our Lord Shizuru's shrine, guiding other travelers such as yourselves.
Is there another path down the mountains, or will we see you again?
There are other ways down the mountain. If we are to meet again, then it is for the fates to decide. And he bows deeply.
You will return the bow,
Sorry,
but not the Australian salute.
God damn. Okay, it's gone.
Taisha will bow. Taisha will bow to Master Manchu. He says, "May I hope that the next time we meet, the eye that you have seen will not be there."
He nods. This is not a bow. This is more of like an Oni respect type thing.
Yeah.
Pulling up your bags and tightening your belts, you begin to make your way back onto the large staircase, leading up through the mountains and past another series of bright red torii gates. Their immense structures create a very bizarre illusion. No matter how many steps you travel, it never feels like you travel far. After the first hour, you look behind you, and it almost seems as though you've barely made it out of the temple. The sun beats down on you, but thankfully the cloud cover creates wonderful shade that makes it quite a marvelous journey up the mountain as you continue. This is for maybe about 4 hours, and during which time we are going into a campfire scene where you will get to share another piece of your character with ourselves and the audience.
Hey.
During this journey, as you begin to climb your way up, you consider the notion of what was said by Master Bancho. What is wisdom to your characters? Let us start with Tamaki to discuss this question.
Well, first, this is from me to Michael. We can't hear Sirenscape, so.
Oh, okay, I will fix that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know it was playing.
Oh, my apologies. Yeah, no, for some reason there was this large fly in the Sirenscape soundtrack. Like, because I had mountain sounds, and I'm like, ooh, mountain sounds.
Destroying
And then there was this
Sirenscape with his
fly,
flaps.
and I was like, that is an obnoxiously loud fly. And I was like, okay, I'll just try and kill it.
That's funny.
That's all right. I'll clip it in the VOD and then share it with you guys later. Okay.
All right.
There you go. Can you guys hear that?
Let me get into it.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get into this.
All right.
So for me, wisdom is all about knowing your surroundings, having knowledge of what's to be expected in a sense. My father's been kind of teaching me a bunch of wisdom teachings and such in the process of becoming a magistrate. I'm still in the beginning stages. He wouldn't teach me until I became 150, so I'm still kind of in the beginning parts of it. That's why. What?
You're 150? I swear I will never get used to elves.
Yeah, I'm 150. But yeah, so I was kind of like I'd watch my father as he would do his work, since I wasn't allowed to study quite yet until I reached that age. But I would always be able to hang around and like watch him do his work. So I would get to see him. It's all about. It's not like necessarily always like. It's all, you know, being wise. So making the right decisions. I keep, you know, like as I go along, I'm going to be learning more about that. I'm not.
Tamaki, can you make a wisdom check for me?
Yes.
Wisdom is making the right decisions.
10. All right. The others can sense a very strong uncertainty in what Tamaki is saying regarding wisdom. Everything seems to be geared around, my dad was teaching me wisdom, and in a very, very long-winded way, he is saying, but he hasn't yet. That is what Tamaki more or less alludes to.
Wisdom is not something you can teach, something you learn, something you experience. You learn through experience. It's a sense. You feel what is right. You are able to read someone. You are able to zeg maar, see, and from that make the right decision. It is not this. It is not what is up here. It is what you see and you sense and you know.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does now. I remember, yeah, because my father had me go into town to meet the people and, you know, gain some insight from viewing the town, walking around, seeing them. But I feel like I feel like having left and traveling with you guys, I'm going to be gaining a lot more wisdom.
Short fun, yeah.
Anything you guys have to teach, you know.
Teach? Oh no, I am not. I am not a teacher. Teacher. Not. I am very not a teacher. I would like to help you. I'd like to help you with getting stronger and getting to know your strengths and your weaknesses. But I am no teacher.
Okay.
No.
I'll watch then. I'll sit back and watch you, if that's all right.
Not a good idea. You'll learn very bad things.
Oh, okay. Good point.
All right.
This thing in my head. He points to the center of his forehead. Not a good idea.
Taisho, after jabbing yourself in the eye, you.
I've got my helmet on. So I'm pointing to it through the helmet.
Anyway, Taisho, as Taisho's description seems very practical, as a practical application of wisdom. It is your senses. It is your ability to perceive the world around you and be able to interpret it in a way that makes sense. It's an interesting take. I like it. Kaito, what is wisdom to Kaito?
I still have a lot to learn, especially about that. I have frequently made unwise decisions, but to me, it's not to be too quick to judge. I feel like so many people will just look at something and be like, yes, just because that is that, you know, it's the same as everything else. Like, that's why I was so annoyed initially when we went Banshu and how he reacted to Taisho. It's like, just because Taisho is an Oni doesn't mean that he's the same as all the others.
Yeah.
And the reverse of that is also true. Just because someone is nice and kind and will befriend you doesn't mean that they can't stab you in the back later in life. Which, you know, so I feel like true wisdom is to understand that nothing is what it looks like on the surface, and you'll never know who someone is or what something is just by simply looking at it.
So sounds like a understanding of a feeling instead of understanding of guessing.
Yeah, like sometimes wisdom can be just a good intuition of something, but I feel like wisdom is also knowing when your intuition might not be right. Like sometimes self-doubt can also be wise. You know, to completely 100% trust that what you think is correct, you know, is not always necessarily true.
But too much self-doubt kan, hoe zeg je dat? It can be detrimental to one. You have too much self-doubt, you do nothing.
Yeah, wisdom I feel like is definitely a proper balance. I think just like how monks teach of balance, I think wisdom definitely fits in that.
Balance, yeah. Balance. Something
Yeah.
I don't seem to have right now.
I have much to learn about that as well.
All right. So Kaito is on a path to learn wisdom and is seeing it as a means of growth, like a seed, which I think is very cool. Liu.
I think for a bunch of outcast fools, we talk a lot about wisdom, and I'm impressed. I'm glad there are some wise ideas of wisdom among us, if nothing else. Good decisions, right perception,
Yeah.
balance, all these things are
but-
wise. But who among us can claim to have them? Certainly not me.
If I have,
I would say that wisdom is a practical thing.
Yeah.
As I think somebody mentioned. Wisdom can be in the hands of the craftsman, having the skills to do a job well.
So wisdom is more of a I wouldn't say repetition. It's like it's the truest sense of what martial arts is. It is something that isn't trained for, but something that you are. It is something that becomes a part of you inherently based on your ability to see the value in what you do that may be otherwise considered mundane, but truly have you experiencing what it is to be strong, fast, wise. It's a very, very insightful view on this.
Speaking of which, Lou, or speaking of craftsmen, as a means to our friendship, I actually made you something this morning.
I'm flattered.
It's
What did you make?
I pull out a bottle of, it's like a flask, but it's called Bravo's Brew. It's an alcohol that makes it so you can be less afraid, but it is still beer. I figured out how to make it today.
You want to give the alcoholic more alcohol. Really? That is not wise.
Yes, you're an enabler.
I appreciate
It's
Not
but-
wise.
Exactly. He likes me more. So I'm gonna
That is
give
not
this to
wise.
you.
This is not wisdom. This is what I mean.
Is this not the
I'll just-
function of all alcohol? I don't understand. Would it
You
make
You are
less
an alcoholic,
afraid?
Leo. You are an alcoholic. You need to stop drinking alcohol. You need to drink less alcohol. Tamaki, do not give him alcohol.
It grants courage.
Look. Let's be honest. Let's be honest
That's
here,
your
Tamaki.
argument. It
Let's
grants
be
courage.
honest here, Tamaki. what you have done is you have made a potion alcoholic.
No, it's an actual. It's called Bravo's Boots. It's the flask of foaming beer grants courage. So it's actually beer.
All right, very well. You've made alcohol. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah.
Do a mountain shrine water. I think it's an excellent idea.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I explained to Lou, probably not drink it until you feel necessary to, but it lasts an hour after drinking it, and it will help you with your will saves.
See, this is an interesting thought because there is such a thing as, I don't know a way of saying it that's not the Australian word is Dutch courage. All
That's
alcohol
basically
makes
what this
braver,
is.
but I haven't seen any
Yeah,
alcohol
I've
that
heard
helps
that
you
term
with your
before.
will.
It's basically
This is new.
Dutch courage, yeah.
So I'll give you a Bravo's brew, and when you want to drink it, basically it gives you a +1 to your will saves, or it gives you a +2 against fear save. And
I
always
see you
tell
drinking
again
that. I will slap it out of your hand.
You have to
You
catch
already
it
have too much
first.
alcohol. No,
later.
you said that for good.
I just kind of whisper to Lou. I say, "I've got another one just in case." I make, because every one regent that I use, I make 2 of the same potion, so I've got 2 of the brew.
You just told me he has more alcoholic drinks stashed around his person. This is
Remember-
going to end well.
The first
This
thing
is
you
not
ever,
going to tell.
remember the first
Can I-
thing
can
you
I-
ever
can I-
accused of in this campaign of being a drug dealer?
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
I
a- it's
I
a-
feel
keep
like
them
that kind
on
of
me,
rings true now,
except when
too.
people want them. I'm not selling them
It's-
to them, so I'm not a drug dealer. I'm
so-
giving
so-
them
so-
away.
Peddler.
As the sounds of
Oh, my
laughter
lord.
and merriment capture in the mountain winds, even Taisho's stony exterior has turned up a very thin smile as you continue.
Very thin, yeah.
As you continue to make your way forward. As you get to the mountain pass, the Torii arches give way to the sheer cliff faces of the mountain. The air bites cold, and up ahead you see 2 figures, short, about maybe the stature of a dwarf, bald, with large tetsubo. Tetsubo being, of course, large, like, clubs with a multitude of nubs that run its entire length. The tetsubos look large and heavy, made of concrete that is covered in iron. As they approach you, they say, "Halt! You may come no further. We are the Oniwaban brothers, and we will not allow you to pass."
No, Oni Raban. Are you related to Oni? Or not? Why do you call yourselves Oni Raban?
We are demons, forged from this mountain, and we kill all those that cross our path. And now you have done so as well, lest you can entertain us.
Can Taisho use his spirit sense skill that he learnt recently in order to sense whether these creatures are actually demons or not?
Yes, you can, and yes, they are. The 2 of them are types of Oni, but these are what are they called? Ooh. Yami Oni. Yes. So how Oni are mostly based upon the 4 elements, or the multitude of elements, these ones are based off darkness. They are considered to be the most brutal, vicious, and cruel of the Oni kind. They, unlike the Oni that can band together and kind of make little groups and be reasoned with, these ones are just violent and out for blood and death and destruction. The 2 Oni whisper to each other, and eventually turn in your direction. An Oni drops from your dark windowsill and gives you 2 choices for how to be killed. The other speaks. Now tell me a truth and I'll bite off your head. Or tell me a lie and your guts I will shred. The first then says, I'll kindly permit you to pick your own pain, unless you can stop me with your tiny brain. A lie or a truth or a lie. You like all your parts and don't wish to die. You sweat for a minute, then figure it out. It's really quite simple. You're saved, there's no doubt. You speak and the demons say, Oh, aren't you smart? Well, never mind then. I'll just swallow your heart.
What?
So, if you tell the truth, they'll rip off your head. If you tell a lie, they're going to shred your guts. And if you tell something that tricks them, they're going to rip out your heart.
Aw, dang it.
I have a feeling that I'll get my heart ripped out for saying the trick that I know.
So we have death, death, or death.
They both
Not a very good choice.
They both seem to nod at one another.
I like riddles.
Yeah,
look
this
at 'em.
this is not a riddle. This is no riddle. This is just stupid.
I look at the 2 of them and I say, you enjoy
Oh wait, I told the truth though by saying that. That wasn't my answer.
actually, I don't know if I can ask a question with a question.
There is no answer here.
I guess I ask them in the sense, do you guys enjoy beverages?
You ask them if they enjoy beverages.
Well, more or less. Do you enjoy alcohol?
God.
You're bribed them with alcohol.
Roll me a
Taisho.
diplomacy check as you try to offer them booze.
Can I do society instead?
Nope.
Damn it.
Insight check as well. So here's
Oh,
an
wait.
insight check.
Yep.
Oni, and you do still need a diplomacy check. Oni
Yeah.
of this variety loves what's the word? Overindulgence more than anything.
Are they nobles?
No, make a diplomacy check,
Okay.
or I will fail you in 3,
Okay,
Two.
I'm going.
1.
That's a 15. Okay.
All right. With a 15, they look to you, and Tamaki, you feel basically these hands made of smoke suddenly caressing your shoulders. They're clawed and they're vicious. The insight bonus tells you not to turn around at any point in time during the rest of this encounter.
Okay.
And thank you, Rykon, for that insight bonus.
Oh no. Thank you.
Your father used to tell you a story of Oni that would trick you into turning away from the path that you take. If you go towards them, they will attack you viciously and murder you. However, turning away from them is far worse, as your soul will be dragged down to hell by demons. You think that perhaps this story may have a measure of truth into it. And when you feel that presence behind you, that story immediately jumps back into your mind. If we turn away from these creatures, at any point, and I mean like looking over your shoulder or walking backwards, they will kill you.
Even walking backwards. Holy shit. I just say to the group, I say, nobody move. Do not turn around. Whatever you do.
Nobody move a muscle.
You know I want to look over my shoulder.
Lou, don't do it.
That's I was about to say. This is not good. Not good advice.
Taisho, it occurs to me that these must be strong only to have made it past the Guardian at the bottom of the mountain. So we should perhaps be careful.
Yeah, this mountain doesn't like Onis. I'm surprised that they're here. Or Oni, I forgot. Oni is plural for Oni.
That is also very good. I had not thought of that.
What
I
am
still
to
think the
do?
direct approach. I agree. This riddle is a futile thing.
My brothers. No, you're
No.
not brothers. No.
No.
Yeah.
Kindred,
No.
just let us pass. They are only. I cannot help it. Sorry.
They look at each other and they say, "Ooh, what a shame. They do not wish to entertain."
I'll dance for you.
Looks like these feelings are sore. Go ahead, brother. That one is yours. As the Oni steps down from the platform, he makes his way over to Taicho with Tetsubo in hand.
Do you share the map, please?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was watching
Thank
it on
you.
the stream. I forgot that we couldn't see it.
You get to play. All right. So yeah, the first Oni steps down and basically dragging his Tetsubo, prepares to swing it at you, I guess. Unless there's something you
By the
want
way-
to say or do.
If I wanna
Taisha
push
will
up my
draw- Taisha will draw
glasses-
his sword.
All
If I
right.
want to push up my glasses and sound smart, the correct answer would have been, "You will rip out my guts," because that can be neither a lie nor truth. So therefore, they can't kill you.
As you say that, they stop.
Oh, they're not gonna rip out my heart though.
As you say that, they stop and they look and they say, "Aha! Now I will rip out your guts."
Ah, shit.
And the other says, "No. We must bite off his head." "What? For he speaks the truth." "No, he speaks a lie." "But wait. No, if that's not... No, I'm going to rip out his guts." "Brother, you cannot rip out his guts." "Well, what are you going to do? Stop me?" "I'll do more than stop you." "Do you think that I am incorrect?" "Of course not. I am the wise one, as I am the elder. Just because you are the elder does not make you the wiser. It is not a matter of wisdom. It is about strength, and you
let's
are
go.
weak.
Let's go. Let's go. Go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
walk
yeah.
past them.
You
Let's
wanna-
walk past
you
them. Let's go.
wanna
Let's go.
I want
You
to
want to
sneak
sneak,
back.
you wanna
on
sneak
them.
past them during the middle of this?
Yes.
Well, that's so they're
All
talking
right,
and we're
make
distracted to each
make
other.
a
So
stealth-
let's go.
Make a stealth check.
Because I don't want them to realize that was technically a trick and then rip out my heart.
Oh,
Yeah, because I know exactly. Because the player knows that's a trick.
Oh no.
all right. Kaito.
Come on, outweigh my
Oh
fails.
God! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit!
All right, Liu.
Me and
Are
you
you-
just
are
are
you
behind
staying
him.
Liu will probably take a different approach, given that he can, I suspect. I guess it depends on the size of that cliff. He doesn't need to sneak past so much as just jump up.
It is pretty high. It's like 60 foot.
Oh, okay, so that's not map representation. Cool. Okay, he can't do that then. He
All right.
does think he can outrun them though, so I'm tempted to just use Kai Rush and double stride past.
All right. Well, we're gonna go into initiative. Kaito, you may choose. Would you like to be at the bottom of the stairs or at the top of the stairs?
Top.
Top. Very well. You managed to sneak up, but the others, however, will not.
Oh no.
There you go. Your movements should not be locked
Where did
anymore.
your friend
All right.
go?
And with that, as they are bickering, the Oni notice you moving, and as you do so, they say, "They trick us." They both in unison say, "Tear out their hearts."
There we go.
I just
And-
turned to Taisha and push him off the cliff.
Well, I do have hydraulic push if I can actually hit with it.
Right, and we fly into battle as our group prepares for initiative.
no.
Now, actually, everyone can roll their own initiative because Kaito you can roll stealth for your initiative.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Perception. That's cool.
All right. And once we are all done, did you roll yours, do?
I thought so.
Okay. Yep.
I
Cool,
didn't
cool, cool.
see it.
Yep. Not a problem. All right.
Is it there?
Yeah. No, it's there. It's there.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kaito's isn't. No.
My
it-
stealth?
No,
Yeah,
actually-
yeah. Because the second stealth was the initiative.
Oh,
roll.
Sean, you rolled the skill stealth. If you go on the main page,
Yeah.
under
So you got to do it from the main page. Yeah. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Rick.
I
you,
forgot
me,
that there
and
was
Tony need to do that as
initiative
well,
stealth. Yeah. I forgot about that.
because it's not listing you as having a initiative at the moment.
Yep.
Take another crack.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. There. Yeah, I forgot that there was 2 different types. Hey, I rolled better too. Even
Alright,
even
beautiful.
nicer.
Do you want to try again, Liu?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, beautiful. That's it. Yep. Unfortunately, the Oni do get to go first. So, starting with the first. Who is it gonna hit? It is gonna hit. I mean, seeing Kaito up there, it is going to move up to Kaito. No, actually, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He does not see Kaito. He makes a perception
Uh-oh.
check if he wants to see Kaito. All right. Taking a look around. He does not see Kaito. Kaito is
All right.
Kaito remains unseen. So he's going to move over to Tamaki.
Uh-oh.
And with his large Tetsubo, swing
Ah.
with a 22 to hit
Yep.
for 10 points of damage.
Woo.
And you are not flat-footed, so you are fine.
Okay.
So that's its second move, so it's moved over to you. It's hit you. Second attack, it's going to try and whop you again.
Ah.
Oh, and he fumbles!
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to now play the plot twist card from Raikon, Hidden Asset. Tamaki, you are now the proud owner of a Tetsubo. As he swings in your direction, you reach out and try to grab at it and instinctively wrench it off the very surprised Oni.
What is it? A simple or martial or?
It's Marshall.
Okay, I think I can use it.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah, I can use it.
The second is going to go for our dear friend Taisho. So after moving towards you, it swings its Tetsubo. And with a 29 to hit, does 8 points of damage. It then lines up a second attack. And lands yet another. 12 damage. So these very heavy, almost gong-like strikes collide left and right with this creature. Reroll? Reroll? What do you mean a reroll? Raikon? Fine. All right.
Rolled a hit.
All right. Oh, that's a miss.
So you don't take that 12 damage. Nice.
All right. So as
Thank you.
as that second hit is about to strike, a sparrow flies from the bushes nearby and just darts in front of the Oni, who swings and misses the attack altogether. We then go to Taisho. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Taisho can feel the rage beginning to boil up inside him, but he is desperately trying to not allow it to boil over. So he's actually going to do something which he has never done before, and that's raise his shields.
Oh, okay. So taking an action, you raise your shield.
And then with his second and probably third action, he is going to try and swipe at the Oni in contact with him now.
Very nice. All right, make your attack. Your first one goes past and misses.
Urge to rage rising.
Oh, no.
And a
Shit!
critical miss.
Oh shit!
You hear the sounds
It's-
of laughter coming from the deep darkness within the mouth of the Oni. As Taisha,
I will not succeed. I will not.
give us a number between 1 to 5, buddy.
Hey, we got a reroll.
Oh god!
Okay, Rykon with
Rykon
the
again.
reroll.
Thank
Reroll
you.
critical miss. All right, very well. Make the reroll.
Please.
Another crit.
Please don't crit the miss. Please don't crit misses.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's just a regular miss.
Okay, that's just a crit. It's just a
regular
miss. That's all right.
Just as a curious case, pick a number between 1 and 5.
That was 3.
Yeah, just see what
Three.
would have happened.
What would have happened?
What-
Let's see. With
what
your
future
melee
did you
attack, you would have
avoid?
fall prone and eaten dirt, blinding yourself until the end of your next turn.
Jeez.
That would have been a funny image.
All right.
Thank you so much for the reroll.
There you go. All right, Kaito, you're up next. You are concealed at the top of the stairs. You see that the two, Yami Oni. I gotta find what their real name is, but I'm gonna call them Yami Oni for now. The two Yami Oni are attacking your allies from down below. Now, the stairs aren't an accurate representation. It's more like, every square is like 10 foot sort of thing. So it is a fair way away, but not far enough that your spells wouldn't have an effect. So, what would you like to do?
I think are the stairs difficult terrain for going up them?
For going up them? I mean, in both way, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it would be before going down too. So I'm gonna think 1. Yeah, I can get myself, I think, to here, and I'm gonna see if I can hydraulic push him, and maybe if I can get him off the cliff. If I hit. That's a move, and I gotta position everything around here, and then I'm going to roll against this guy. I probably missed again. Dang it! Oh no, I did hit.
You
Yes!
hit. You managed to land a strike. Okay. So
I hit
these
a
are
spell.
so I got the name. These are young adolescent void yai. Y-A-I. Void yai.
Huh.
That is what
That sounds awesome.
these creatures are.
All right. So I'm gonna roll.
Oh, and Taisha, what you would
damage?
know about them is that whole dark hand thing still applies. If you walk backwards, you, generally speaking, take energy drain, and on your 0 hit points, you are then the disintegrate spell is cast upon you.
Wow, that's brutal.
That's pretty much that, and that only takes place once you hit 0. So it's a case of if you go on to and that's if you walk backwards. So if you get knocked out like normally, like getting clubbed,
Oh, I see.
that's fine.
Okay.
But if you get and this is basically they stop people from retreating from them, and you know that. So as if you turn around and run and then take damage and then go down to 0, your body then.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And does am I the only one that knows that, or does everybody know that?
I'm gonna say that you know that because you are an Oni, and you in turn, I would say, would as someone who's also worked in the Oni hierarchy, would know that about these creatures.
Yeah.
They are
You
young
know that,
though,
I
so
just
that
felt
that
that
quote unquote that the damage that they would take from running away wouldn't necessarily be as much as a full-grown one. A full-grown one will
All right.
do.
Okay.
A full-grown one will do like 12d6 damage if you walk away from it. This is definitely not that.
Right. Okay. Can I just take the opportunity to yell out, do not run backwards, or do not run away from these guys?
Like you said earlier. Yep.
Wait, what is the?
But this
move that I
time
did-
this time you will die. Honestly,
Oh, yes, the
no
move that
lies.
I did technically consider running
I
away.
kind of felt it. They don't know you're there, Sean. So you can
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, since they don't
Yeah,
know
and
that,
you
they
didn't
couldn't
have
do that to me.
the claw on you either.
I think
Okay.
now that you attacked them, they would,
Yeah,
but-
the important thing is if you've been attacked by them or if they've challenged you, then you have the claw. Oh, actually, you know what? No,
Okay.
because I'd say that you were walking towards them, and then even when you walked past them, you're still not walking away from them because you're not walking backwards. So I think it'd be based on the orientation of,
Of you, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so yeah,
Alright,
so I'm gonna roll my damage on that guy.
Yeah. I would. Taisha would have yelled out, "Don't walk backwards!"
All right, 17 points
Almost-
of damage,
Whoa.
and how
Yeah,
far?
almost
Does that,
max damage.
and how far?
It's a
does
5-meter push, so he's
5 meter or
like
5 foot?
or 5 foot.
it-
So
okay,
he's
no,
like
5 meter, 5
teetering
foot are
on
very
that
different.
edge.
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. He is on the cliff's edge as he is pushed backwards by the spell, but then very quickly sees you up there. He
Hi.
yeah, he is not impressed and is definitely making intentions to come and whoop your ass. All right, so you've climbed up and you've used 2 actions to cast your hydraulic push. We move on to Tamaki.
Seeing that he's on the cliff's edge. Wait, which one?
Can you push him?
I don't think I have any pushes, but since he's on the cliff's edge, I will try and I don't have the ability to use it with my thing yet, so I'm just gonna try and use my. I'm gonna like drop the Taishubo to grab the scarf that's around me, and I'm going to attempt to use the scarf to do a trip maneuver. I'm gonna see if this trip actually makes him like roll down the hill. I don't have a push. But
I
since he's
so
on the
badly
cliff
wish I
edge, so
crit because a
maybe-
crit pushes them 10 feet, so he would actually come
Yeah.
sailing off.
Yeah, just flown.
Ugh, that'd have been so good.
All right. I think my fantasy grounds is frozen for a sec because I can't switch to my action page.
No, that's okay. What would you?
Oh wait, no, there we go.
Okay.
They were overlapping a little bit, so I couldn't do it.
Ah,
quite.
okay.
So I'm going to use my bladed scarf to try and trip the one that Sean just pushed.
Okay, make your attack. I should say, it's an athletics check. So athletics check, the DC is 10 plus their fort.
Well, if my bladed scarf has the trip maneuver, can't I use my weapon?
Yes, I think the way the trip maneuver works is that you get to make a free trip attack at the end of your attack, or you get a bonus. Let me just check. Pathfinder 2E.
Because I don't think I do damage with it if I'm trying to do a maneuver. Then I think only fighters.
Trip trade, here we go.
Yeah.
You can use this weapon to use a trip athletic even if you don't have a free hand. It uses your weapon's reach. So no, it's not an attack. It is that you make a trip attempt, but you use your weapon's reach to do so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. So I got the
Pathfinder
10-foot
1E was
reach.
you make an attack and you do the attack damage and you can trip action someone afterwards.
This,
but
this,
2E
this
is
one
a
is
different
more
one.
about that. And if you critically fail, you can
Okay.
drop your weapon instead of having you trip instead.
Okay.
All right.
So athletics then on him.
Yep,
just
your
saw-
target number is 19.
Ooh, I have to roll a 13.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah. No.
Wait, are you able to what you would call it that though?
What?
The
No, because I don't have that investigator feat yet,
oh
and it would technically only add 1 because it's using my int.
All right,
instead
your
of-
first attack.
Oh wait, no, it would
unfortunately-
add 4. That's right.
Your first attack is unfortunately a miss as your scarf flings around. But Rykon has given you a reroll
Holy crap!
on
Awesome.
the attempt.
All right.
Rykon burning through those channel points.
yeah, he's like I'm gonna use all of them.
All right, he is
Yeah!
tripped and falls prone. Prone. Bam. All right.
So since he's on the cliff's edge, what does he actually fall? No. just kidding.
Well, I don't know. If you were on the cliff's edge and I tripped you, would you fall off the edge?
Yes.
Was that a yes? Are you sure you want to lock that in, Neil? With your luck?
I'm just kidding. Actually, with my luck, yes. No, just kidding.
All right, no. He falls prone into the square he's currently in. However, he now has disadvantage on things such as athletics checks, which means it's easier to roll him off the edge from that point.
Okay, and then with my last action, I'm going to, because I actually have quick bomber now. I'm actually going to pull out a red pitch firebomb and just toss it at him.
Yeah. All right. Make your attack.
And so this would technically be the first attack since I didn't actually attack.
Yep.
With the
No.
Scarface
The
athletics.
first trips and combat maneuvers count as attacks as well. So yes, this will.
Oh, okay,
This
so
will
it would be
incur
the
that.
second one. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I actually kind of like how Pathfinder
Ah.
2E did that because it was way
Okay,
too
9 damage or 9
powerful in the
still
first
not-
edition.
Yep. Unfortunately, your bomb misses. Now, with a misfire on a bomb. 1, 2, 3,
Fun things
4,
get to
5,
happen.
6, 7, 8. Let's see what happens. Whoa! 8. So that is this square right here. So I need a reflex save from you and the Oni.
I mean, you still get to hit him at least, sort of.
He fails, and you succeed.
22.
So-
Yeah,
He takes 1
He-
damage. You do not.
yeah. One splash damage.
But as he takes 1 damage, oop, come back here, you. Can I? Nope, I can't do that.
One
all right.
fire damage. so
Very well. So he gains 5 temporary hit points. Gains +2. Gains
What?
+2
Oh, no.
to his attacks and damage.
Oh, wow. Either that was you hitting with fire, or that was like him hitting a threshold.
Yes. Well, both. As you strike at him and deal that 1 damage,
Oh.
Oh.
he grows in size.
Oh.
And yeah, he's super angry. Super angry. Gain hit points, bonus thing.
Oh.
Yada yada yada. Continues to the next turn. Yep. So this is called enraged growth. So now he's super angry.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, which brings us to Liu.
Let's hope he's more angry at you than he is at me, but I doubt it.
I just tripped him and threw a bomb at him. I think he's...
How does his size affect his defenses against, say, I don't know, a shove?
He is still prone.
It gives him a +2 bonus. No, it doesn't. No, it actually
You
doesn't.
have
Large
have Titan
size along with
Wrestler?
their equipment, yada yada yada. The spring is there. There's increase. Reach
Ooh.
increases. Hit points increase. It doesn't. It doesn't actually affect his overall defense to be pushed.
Right. Well, I'm going to try and push him off the cliff.
All right.
Whoa.
Make an athletics check with a +2 bonus because he is. Actually, no, it's already calculated. So.
I will allow him to leap off of me if he needs to.
Yep. So
Sorry,
make
do
your
I get
athletics
+2
check.
for being
Do a
him
jump
being...
kick.
No,
Jump
no,
kick
no,
him
no.
off the cliff.
It's-
His prone condition will already be taken into account on my end.
So I just roll it in the chat box or
Yes,
against
please.
him?
In the chat box.
Cool.
You've already spent your reaction.
Ah,
Unfortunately, with a 14, as you go up and you attempt to push, that is not enough. Sadly, he is, like as you kind of push him, he's like kind of heavy and just.
I will use my third action to try it again, I guess.
Very well. You take the second attack penalty. To answer
Yep.
Rykon's question of, but his weight, I say, like being larger doesn't necessarily impose that the density of the creature remain the same. He could simply be enlarging, but the weight could still be fundamentally the
His
same.
mass is the same, but his...
Yeah,
his
the mass is the same, maybe, because I mean he does. Oh no, it can't be because he does more damage and stuff. Yeah, I'd say that there is some penalty, but not nothing. I'll offset him or something. Anyway, it's fine. All right. So with 17, you just miss out.
Oh.
Very narrow miss on that one. As you go to push the creature, he is almost there. You can see some of the rocks crumbling on the edge, but he hangs on just.
He's just
brings
bracing
us-
himself.
Which brings us to the creature. Now he stands back up
He pushes himself, does a flip, and then lands on his feet.
and ignores. 10,
Crap.
20.
I was hoping you would make him mad enough.
10, 20, 30. So he's going to double move up here. Now, as most of you would know, Pathfinder 2nd edition, unless you have the ability for it, there is no attacks of opportunity. The large, very angry-looking Oni looks down at Kaito. He shakes his head.
I've been in this position too many times.
All right, that is a. Actually, that should be. Sorry, that shouldn't be that. That should be much higher. Let me try that again. So I shouldn't get a +2. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to get rid of that.
I saw the 20 at first. I thought that I was crit.
No.
That scared me.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me,
The result was 20, not the dice roll.
yeah, okay, let me try that again. Is that better? Nope. That's still not it. One more time.
Better for me.
It is. One more time. All right. There we go. Last one. This one's it. One way or another.
This was the crit fail, right?
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, whatever. No, I'm trying to get the calculations to work. It's not.
Yeah, that's the transformation.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so 27 to hit. What's your AC? Tell me it's not 17. 18.
It's
Nice.
18.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So now we add two here.
Just enough.
He has lost his weapon, by the way, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he has.
Does he?
Yeah,
Does he have two?
Oh
of them?
yeah, that is the one that lost it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's
Yeah.
why. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yep. So
He's just trying to punch me.
Yeah, he's still gonna punch you.
He's like, "Swat."
Yeah, but he's still gonna punch you. So 1d4 becomes 1d6 as he wham hits you for 12
Whoa.
damage.
I was gonna make a joke saying like, "Oh, what happened to your weapon?" But after that,
What happened to your weapon?
I'm just seeing stars.
All right.
Just,
The other Oni says, "You should run, cowards."
I am not coward. You are a coward for trying to piss on the poor people.
yeah. Nice miss.
That is a miss.
Ow.
That is a hit.
Haha, you missed.
It was a feint attack. He missed on purpose just to throw you off, and then he.
And that is 12 points of damage. And with the
flies out of his mouth.
final attack. Oh, he fumbles.
Ooh.
But this one's against Tamaki as he tries to backhand him. Let's see what happens. Given that this is Tamaki, give us a number. As he
Oh, wait, oh, to me, okay. I
Yeah.
thought he was still attacking Taisho. I was like,
No, he took that last swing at you.
4.
2,
Haven't heard 4 in a
3,
while.
4, lucky. Let's see, melee. Clipped your hand, take 1d8 persistent bleed damage. So the blades on your bladed scarf slash into his hands, and yeah, he is now
Yeah.
bleeding.
Persistent bleed, awesome.
So he takes 5 bleed damage,
Nice.
and as soon as he does so,
Oh no.
Ah! He gets so big he can't stand the cliff and he falls out.
which he stops bleeding at that point.
Aw.
Yeah,
Dang
that
it.
makes sense.
All right, that brings us to our dear Taisho.
Channel bow. Push.
Oh,
Push him.
you can
He's
do
too
it.
big. Right. Taisho is going to. He's got the shield up now, so he's going to hunt down behind it, and I forget what it's called, but basically try and ram this guy off
kinda
off the
like
cliff.
Like the Spartan
bull rush.
push thing.
Yeah, a bull rush. Sorry, yes, that's it. He'll do a bull rush.
Okay.
Is that just a normal attack roll?
That is an athletics check. The DC is 21.
Ooh.
Come on, you can do this, boy. You can do this. Not like that, I can't.
Oh, come on.
No, I can't like that. I can't.
It is a fumble.
Ooh.
So
You got another one in your Raycon?
Hey, Raycon.
By any chance?
I've passed my curse on to you.
all right.
Yeah.
I can actually hit for once, and now you're
That was
quick
on a
failing.
critical fail.
All right, give us a number between 1 to
Oh,
1
no.
to 5. Oh, Haunted Miniatures coming in with the reroll. All right.
Oh my god. Thank you so much.
I just
Okay.
was
All right,
looking,
go
I'm
on.
like,
Get the reroll.
Go on. Oh, for
Oh! That's not fair.
That is,
it
however, not
was
a,
better than one.
it's not a critical fumble.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's not a critical
Yeah.
fumble, so that's the important
Yeah.
thing here. All right, very well. You were trying to push it, and this Oni just like. Teeny
Oh, God.
Oni.
Tiny Oni.
Kaito,
He's
you're
too
up.
big.
You did get big. Hey, look!
Um,
you stopped him from critically fumbling, and just to let Haunted
Yeah.
Miniatures know, give us a number between 1 to 5. Let's see what would have happened.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. What would have happened? Off balance. Your character would have lost balance and -2 penalty to all your attack rolls until the end of your following turn. So that's a pretty nasty one. So
Thank you, Haunted Miniatures.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
'Cause, yeah, being off balance by the edge of a cliff, that's even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing wrong could happen there. All right. Kaito, you're up.
Yeah, I just did the classic spellcaster thing, where I was gonna cast a spell, but I forgot what it does.
Look, that's not a classic spellcaster thing. Spellcasters shouldn't be forgetting their own spells. That's definitely not something. That's not a thing. And if it is, train your spellcasters better. GMs in the audience, please. Public service announcement. Always train your spellcasters. If you don't know what it does, you can't cast it. That's my rule.
That's the familiar
It's my rule. If you don't know what it
Is
does,
this where I run away as a fellow GM?
All right. But yeah, I was gonna summon elemental, but I forgot what elemental
Sean
it
just ran
summons. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably find out what elementals get summoned on the level 2.
Water
Also, it'd be helpful. Oh, it's obviously gonna be a water elemental, but
element.
I think he means what size.
Oh yeah,
If
or
there's
roll
size.
like
I don't think there's
what it
sizes
is.
anymore.
Because there's different like creatures that it like different elemental creatures that it can summon. It's not getting pulled up. Why?
Summoned
aren't you
water
pulling it up?
elemental. Wonder what it does.
Oh,
Mage.
there we go. Okay, yeah, I finally found it. I was looking in the wrong spot. But yeah, so the elemental that it summons is.
You know what? I'm gonna look because
Wait for it.
I'm gonna say you can't have this spell now. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm joking. I'm not.
No, shoot! It doesn't actually say. It doesn't say this. Ah.
You summon a
Alright.
common creature who has the elemental trait. So you need to find a common creature and you summon it.
Okay.
So you have to go to the bestiary, Sean, and find a common
I don't
creature
think I
with
have access to the
elementals.
bestiary in this, do I?
Well, let's. Okay. Well, what common creature would you like?
Bear.
A bear.
An elemental bear.
Yes.
Is there a?
It's a water bear.
Is there a limit on the
That's
size?
a tardigrade.
They're tiny. Huh?
So common is of an equivalent level. That means you can have something up to a level four creature. All right, so bear.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. You can have a black bear. You can have an owl bear.
Doesn't have to have the water.
No, that's not common. Never mind. So you can have a black bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
So it's a water black bear. That's kind of cool.
Very well. Yes. So you have a watery black bear.
It's just a wet.
Where are you
black
summoning it?
bear.
Behind. Actually, maybe not behind. Is there a way to like ping or like mark a spot?
I'm sure there is. I just haven't found it.
Okay, I was kind of thinking like up one from where you have it right now, just so if anyone else gets adjacent to it, they can have more room. Yeah, like right there. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Done.
He just summoned Bo from a river as he was catching fish.
I
He's a
summoned
wet black bear.
I summoned the image of Bo to fight for us. Since he's not here, I summoned yeah. Oh, speaking of which, what happened to Hatsune and Bo when they passed through this area? Uh-oh.
They solved the
Oh.
riddle and they moved on with their lives.
They knew what the answer was.
And then Hatsune and Bo even stopped for a moment, like, the others will be fine, right? Yeah, they'll be fine. They just kept going. All right. So yeah, so you've got your bear. Now we go to.
Yeah, that's all 3 actions. Yeah.
Yep, that's all. It does take 3 actions to summon. All right. The Oni. The Oni
Hang on,
is
I'm
pretty.
not sure I got a turn
Oh,
there,
did
did
you
I?
not? Where is it? Where is your turn? Yeah, no, sorry. Oh, wait, well, I don't know why. Oh, right, because it went straight to Kaido's familiar for some reason. It's Tamaki's turn, then it is Lou's turn, then it is back to the top.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, no, I know what it did. When I summoned the Black Bear, it put me on the Black Bear's initiative.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Oh.
That's why. That's why it's
Oh.
Kaido.
Gotcha.
Actually, Michael,
Okay.
I just looked it up. The water elemental one is a mud wretch. Is the Yeah, I think that's what it actually summons for water.
No, it's
I finally found the page that I was looking for.
very well. A mud wretch.
Yeah. It's not on Fantasy Grounds. That's why I had trouble finding it.
Sure it is. There it is.
I'm going to favorite this page so I can find it in the future.
Can I change the...
There we go.
Actually,
There it
if Michael puts it in the chat, Sean, then you can put it in the bottom thing again. So if you summon it again, you can know
Oh,
what
true.
you're summoning.
Yeah, I can send the link via like Discord or something.
No. I mean, now that Michael has it here, he can put it in the chat. You could drag the red box into your shortcut.
Oh, for the mud wretch. Oh,
So there it is.
I thought you were talking about just the page that I found.
It's fine. You have a mud wretch. What do you want?
Yeah.
Does it act this round or does it act the next round?
It acts on the next round.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
moving
it
on.
has
Tamaki.
it has summoning sickness.
All right. So the Taishibo, what technically was that? Was that because it's
It is treated as a morning star.
okay? So I'll pick up the Taishibo. I guess if I can get a Morning Star, can I actually use that
Hey, Shobo.
Morning Star?
Wait, it's actually just the 2 characters. It's Taisho and Bo.
Okay, yeah, there it is. So I will put that. Sheet. So I picked it up, so it'll put it in my. Yeah, and I'm going to, without turning around, kind of, because I still feel the the sense of if I turn around, I will like possibly die, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try to attack him without looking at him, but it's gonna be hard because I know that it might give me a minus to hit or something. So, but I'm gonna try to hit the guy behind me with the Taishibo.
Okay, very well. Make your attack, and you are going to have the blinded condition. So that's a -2 on your attack. All right.
Okay, versatile P. Okay, so -2.
Yeah, just in the modifiers. As you swing your Tetsubo behind you to try and hit this guy,
Ooh,
that'll hit.
24. Yes, so just
Nice.
like
You're
almost like a bow stab. Just
I'm gonna hit him.
Nice, nice. Good hit, good hit.
It doesn't add strength because I have no strength, but
Very
it
well.
does 1 damage.
Which deals no damage to him.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
just like clip him.
I just dropped the word.
Yeah, no, he is definitely indignant at the fact that you've just done that.
I'm getting Three Stooges vibes. It's like he's swinging a ladder around.
That's all I could do.
Oh, what'd you do that for, you goon? Smack.
Actually, no, that was one action. Is it an action to pick it up from the ground?
No, because you
Since I
had
did-
it in your hand when you
Oh.
caught it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I used my scarf, which is 2-handed.
Yeah,
All
he
right,
dropped it.
So you
Yeah,
drop
you
it
know,
down, and then
he
you
would have dropped
use-
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pick it up.
Okay,
one
yeah, so pick it up.
Back. Okay.
Yep.
I guess as long as I'm not moving away from it but forward, I'm just gonna move up the stairs and try to help. Kaito.
Me and my
And I get to,
swamp.
like-
You also see a swamp monster. What the fuck?
All right,
and
there you
that's
go.
and that's all I can do.
All right, Louis.
Let's go after the one. I have.
I'm gonna have to do a try it again. I'm gonna go for essentially a bull rush, but he's rather than his sort of, leaning against a prone dude and sort of trying to shove a shoulder, push him off the edge. He's gonna go for a, just in terms of the dynamics, he's gonna go for a flying kick and try and knock him off that way.
Taisho's pushing
Same.
against him right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure that actually helps me in mechanical terms, but I like the idea of it. So it's I'm aiming for 21.
Whack. Oh, 25. That will work. He has pushed 5 foot and no. He tumbles down the cliff.
Yeah.
Definitely not dead. Super angry, but he is out of combat.
Yeah.
All right. so
Yeah,
that's,
good luck getting backed up to us.
That's 2 actions. What do you want to do now?
And then I will use my new Kai Rush ability to double move up to the top of the stairs
Nice.
and all the way around here.
Nice.
You do like the Naruto run where you like, put your hands behind your back and just...
And I have concealment until my next turn.
Oh, that's cool.
Except that
You
actually
move
the
so
school
fast, there's
does
like
it.
double images of you or something like that.
I'm a blur.
You watch as the Oni goes, "No, brother! Arr, I will
You could
teach
always
you.
join him.
I will teach you all a lesson."
It's bigger.
All right. You watch as he smashes both fists clenched up against the wall behind him. As he collides with it, there is the sound of a rolling boulder heading in your direction.
Uh-oh.
He moves to here. All right. Now, Louis, the elemental, and Tamaki, you are fine. Kaito,
Oh.
I need you to make me a will save.
Oh.
It's always the...
Oh wait, I'm not bad at will. Oops. I didn't roll on the thing because the thing is in the way.
Podling! Thank you so much for the
I-
subscription. You don't have to do that, but thank you.
There we go. Got it.
All right.
Nice.
You hold your ground. You stop for a moment and you pause. You hear the sounds of stone rolling behind you, this immense rock careening down the staircase. But you know that if you turn around, the Oni's curse will get you. What do you wish to do? This is a choice. You can either look at the stone, and then you'll get your proper reflex, or you'll take a penalty to your reflex save as the stone comes down the stairs.
I'll take the penalty.
All right. So this is a -2 penalty as
Oh,
you to your
gosh.
reflex, and I need everyone to make a reflex save. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. 21.
Reflex of 21. Reflex of
Of
20.
18.
18. Yep. And
Yeah, yeah.
19. And the elemental has a reflex of Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. All right. As the boulder comes streaming through, you guys take 6 points of damage each, where the elemental takes 12. The elemental then makes an athletics check, which I will well, I trust you guys can add your own damage.
Yep,
Athletics check. He succeeds, so he only gets pushed back 5 foot as the boulder falls out and away. The last action it is going to take, Louis, is to try and hit you with its fist.
I'm concealed.
Yep,
Critical
Leo's
miss.
concealed.
Ooh!
Leo is
I'll take that
already
too.
concealed.
That's a number 2 for the critical miss. I'm not going to argue with that one.
Oh yeah. Look, he'll try and hit you, but again, you being concealed on top of that, he then also critical misses. Which give us a number between 1 and 5 for our crit fumble.
2.
2? Bam. Nope. Try again.
3.
He broke his weapon, but he's not using one. Nope. Try again. Punch his weapon away.
Breaks his hand.
5.
We're chewing through these. Here we go. Fog of War. He is dazzled until the end of the next round. So as he is about to throw his claws down on top of our drunken monk Tengu, you basically manage to get an elbow in and hit him on the bridge of the nose. He reels backwards, dazed from the attack.
Oh, that was a strong one.
All right, Taisho.
Shot's done.
Taisho is a little bit flat-footed from the fact that the the big dude has suddenly fallen off the cliff, and a bit surprised. So he's going to take a moment, think about what he's going to do, and then start moving up the stairs.
All right.
3, 4, and 25. Oi, you big guy, come here. 1, 2. Can I get round to here? Maybe.
That'll take all your movement, but yes.
That's fine.
Yep, not a problem. Yeah, he pays very close attention to you, but he's dazed, so he can't do anything till his next round. Oh, well, I mean, till, in his next round. All right, Kaito, it is you and your elemental. What would you like to do?
I'm the only one that's like actually really hurt right now, aren't I? Like no one else has really been taking that much damage. So
I've taken 16 wounds.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, you're the
Yeah,
only one.
26
You're the only
left,
one
but
who's
yeah.
severely injured. Everyone else
Yeah.
is wounded.
Yeah.
all right, yeah. So I'm gonna. Well, yeah. I've only done 1 level 1 spell so far, so I'm going to cast heal. As a 3-action cast, which makes it a burst of 30 feet.
Nice.
So it'll hit.
Oh, nice.
It'll hit Liu, Tamaki, and myself.
Ooh.
Sorry, you said 30 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll also hit Taisho as well.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I just know it doesn't. It also would heal the enemy if he was close enough, but he's not quite. I don't think. Right?
Correct.
He's
No,
not.
he is not.
Yeah,
All right.
Cool.
So
Sweet.
roll your healing, and everyone will heal that amount.
And the best thing about this is I would love to use this against an undead because it also does damage too.
All right.
Yeah, I
So
just learned about that.
that leaves you with
a
1
little
action
while ago.
remaining.
No, because I cast it as a 3-action.
Oh
spell.
yes, you did. You did mention that. All right. That then brings us to the elemental.
14 for everyone.
Oh, wow.
The elemental, because you didn't give it an action, because it does take an action to command, it takes the defensive position, and will protect you.
All right.
Mostly because that's what they actually do if they don't get given action, is to protect the caster.
That makes sense.
All right. Next up is Kaito. Nope, Tamaki.
I was saying again. Really? Oh.
Again, another.
As I kind of run up to the thing, I kind of turn my head, or kind of to the side, still looking at him. I say thanks, thank you, Kaito. And I'm going to move action, come up, so I'm like 10 feet away, something like that. Oh wait, not there. I'll go behind Lou. I'm then going to use devise a stratagem, and what I'm aiming to do is kind of rake my my blade scarred blade across the face, like across the nose, kind of thing.
All right, you whip.
So,
your.
let's see if this. Oops, gotta get it in sight.
All right, you whip your scarf. Let's see how you go.
Ooh.
Misses. As it ducks backwards.
Okay. So that's not going to work. So in which case, with my last action, I'm going to take the red pitch bomb, throw it on the right side of this brigand, or the Oni guy. So it still misses Taisho, but it,
That'll fall off the cliff.
If I hit him?
No, if you throw it to the right of him, it'll fall off the cliff.
Well, no, like I'm hitting the right side of his body since he's bigger.
Oh
So
no,
that
you
it'll-
cannot target. You can't target specific squares in people. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Basically, if
I
you
just
hit,
thought
if,
he was
if-
since he was bigger, so I was trying not
No.
to hit Taisho. Okay, then never mind. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah.
all right,
Actually, no. Last action, I guess I'll try and trip him.
all right. Make an athletics check. Remembering that this is just like an attack, so you take penalties, and you need to hit a 21.
So it says 5, so I take a -5, right?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I can at least try. So, oh, not a +5. I need a -5.
So it cancels out to 0, basically, right?
Yeah.
Well, roll a 21 on your 20-sided dice.
Where's my skills? There it is. So I'll actually get a +1, but yeah. So 14. Nope. It was worth a shot. So
Yeah, at least it wasn't a crit fail.
yeah.
Nope, I think Michael's muted.
It,
I always love the look on his face whenever
All
that.
right, Liu, it is your turn.
Liu will assume his stumbling stance and then unleash a flurry of drunken master blows.
All right, make your attacks as you unleash your drunken barrage.
Actually, he'll feint first, so he'll take stance for 1, feint for a second, and then flurry of blows. So that didn't. So yeah, he's not falling for that.
Literally
All right.
not falling
Oof.
at all.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
ooh.
Hit him anyway.
Yeah.
The fake was a fake. And I'll take a crack at the second swing of the flurry.
All right.
Oh, no, that's a critical miss.
Oh, that is a critical miss.
Ooh.
All right. So while your first
And
hit
break some more
manages to-
fingers.
He keeps breaking his wrists.
Oh yeah, the first hit manages to hit him in the jaw, and he does manage to kind of shrug that off. But the second hit, however, let's see what happens. Give us a number.
I'll take a 1.
Better to give. You hit yourself instead of the target. So as you're doing your rotation, you unfortunately stagger in such a way that you clock yourself square in the beak.
Oh, no.
You need some more alcohol in your system?
I kind of also like the idea of like
You're not drunk enough.
I love the idea that you maybe hit
He's not drunk
maybe
enough.
you hit the Oni and we're like and it didn't do any damage. He's like, I'm sure I hit him. Oh no, yeah, that hurts. Okay, yeah, it's not my fist. It's definitely not my fist. My fist is fine.
I'm kind of amused by the fact I did the same amount of damage to it as I did to myself. It's just like, because the other alternative is just whack. Oh.
Something 2 seconds later. Ooh.
Don't punch with the left hand still.
Oh yeah, it's still broken.
It's still broken from last time. Oh, I like that one better. I like that one better. Let's go with that. That's a good
Yeah.
one. All right.
Keeps forgetting his hand is
So,
broken.
so that was your flurry of blows, which is a single action, I believe, to do 2 attacks with your first
Yep.
action.
So
leaving you
stance
2
was the
more.
first one. one flurry of blows with the third. I'm done.
Right. Yep. Cool. All right. Done. Which brings us back to the top of the round where we have the Spriggan or the Voidii. I'm using Spriggan stats in case you haven't noticed because it's in thing. All right. Who do I not like? Taisho, you're pretty sassy. I like how sassy you're being. All right.
Yeah, and he did call him a big guy. So
You did. You trying to taunt him and everything. All right. I'm gonna use my natural 20.
Oh.
Oh no!
But not yet. I'm gonna use it on my third attack.
Ooh. Oh no!
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
3
Use
attacks.
another attack that has the most chance to miss.
Oh my.
Oh.
Well. And now the end is near.
It's
not me. I'm
time
so
to
happy.
say goodbye.
All right, Taisho, pick a number.
It's the height of life.
4.
A 4, eh? Oh, that should be an extra 4 on top of that. So that is
20.
20. Yeah, 20 damage. There we go. All right.
That's it,
So
thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey,
Oh, that's another reroll.
Oh, you're gonna get me to reroll my crit? Oh, boo, Mac. That's fine.
Thank
Look,
you,
it's,
Mac.
It's fine, but I will still boo that on my thing. All right.
Then you get
so
the reroll if you have a song for it.
you get the reroll if you have a song for it. Do you have
I have a song for it.
Oh, you have? Yeah, you need to sing for that
I did-
reroll,
I-
otherwise that crit's going through.
Thank you for the reroll. You're awesome, McBluff.
All right, fine. I'll give you that. Damn it. That was good. I like that. All right. I love it. Okay. So he does miss. Second action. No, that is. I need that here. There we go. All right. Ah, come back. There we go. All right. Second action. Here we go. Oh my God! What is happening? Stop it. Second attack. Here we go. That is a regular hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. That is 11 points of
Ow.
damage. And now I'm going to consume my critical hit and get a nat 20.
Yeah, you can't re-roll that one.
I can't reroll this one,
I'll
no.
reroll this one. This is mine. All right, here we go. So that is 8. Oh, it's another 22 damage. So there's an extra 4 damage on that. I keep forgetting to add it.
Ow.
So that is there. And let's see what happens for our critical hit. All right, give us a number between 1 to 5.
1.
1. Okay. So, with a 1, Thundering Strike, you are deafened as this roaring blow collides with the side of your head.
Second time he's different.
You did like the clap thing, like
Yeah, but there's something different here, because it lasts until he is healed.
oh,
So it's not a
dang
once,
it! I
it's
just
not per
gave the
round.
heal.
Yep, it's not per round. All right, so that is let me go through this. So that was a miss, that was a hit, a regular hit, and then that was a critical hit. That is the end of its turn.
Yep.
All right.
Just want to point out that this is the second time that Taisho has been deafened this campaign.
Yeah.
That's true. You know, he might actually have hearing problems from now.
He's
on.
also been blinded too
It's-
before.
Yeah. Taisho's
The next thing that
head
happens
is
to you-
beginning. Yeah, Taisho's head is beginning to get a little bit rattled from all this.
So the next thing that'll happen is their throat will get slit, so you'll become mute.
Oh God, yeah, hell, jeez. That actually pisses him off. He can't suppress the rage that boils within inside him right at the present moment, and as a result, will rage. I
So
already
basically-
couldn't hear before.
So basically,
And-
what happens is you hear this.
Pretty much.
Good.
Pretty much. He's just gonna have a go. He's actually going to properly fight the Spriggan Bully now.
All right, here we go.
The Would you?
Yes, yeah, the Void Yai. I feel like calling it a Spriggan kind of undersold it, but then like I mean, it is actually pretty tough. It's still pretty tough. All right. So that first
second
miss.
attack?
Second attack will hit.
Yeah.
As your blade sinks into its side and deals.
Plus one. Oh, for God's sake.
Does 8 points of damage, but some of it goes through. All right, it's
Hey, Edward, I appreciate you shouldering my bad luck, but like I do feel kind of bad that you took that from me.
All right.
Like, I feel
Bound to happen.
guilty. I feel guilty.
It was bound to happen.
That you took my bad luck away.
Third action.
That was it. Because raging is an action
raging
as well.
is an action.
Yeah,
of
raging
course,
is
of
an
course,
action,
of course. All right. Which brings us to Kaito and the Elemental.
All right, so I'm gonna command it to punch, which is also I think a grab. The elemental.
It slops over in that direction and goes Mighty Fist, and will hit, dealing 12 damage, and will grapple. Actually, no, I think grapple only works if it's the same size or lower in category.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So it will not be able to grapple him.
I mean, so that's a pretty
but-
damaging attack, though.
But yeah, it goes up there and just hits it with a torrent of itself.
Yeah, just a big meaty muddy fist. And then I need to mark this down so I can actually see my spells. I will produce water, so I'll just kind of take a little baseball-sized thing of water and just huck it.
I'm sorry, the Mud Wretch already reminds Liu of a bunch of things that he has both seen and passed in
Wait, why did I roll that into there?
wretched states in the morning. Kaito starts talking about producing water, and it's so many bathroom jokes.
Yeah.
So with produce water, the attack spell will miss
Yeah.
as you.
All right. Yeah, and that's a 2 action. Luckily, that's just a cantrip. I didn't waste like a good level
All right.
spell on that. So
Tamaki, you're up next.
All right. Once again, I'm going to use devise a stratagem to try and pull it back across to throw it at him again.
I feel kind of bad. Like he's like being bullied. Like everyone's just like surrounding him. His back is to a cliff.
But I keep forgetting that a devise a stratagem isn't actually part of the attack. So if I do roll low enough with devise a stratagem, I can use my first attack to something else. So,
Wait, sorry. So
I
it's
just
not
have
part of
the-
the attack?
it's not part of the
Divide
attack.
stratagem is a separate action, which then allows him to use that dice roll as his attack roll next action if he wants to.
But
Right,
at the
okay,
same
yep,
time,
I'm with you.
I made an int version of the bladed scarf so that I could roll it on there instead of rolling the d20.
Yep,
and, like,
easy done. All
manually
right,
add it.
make your devising of the stratagem.
So I try to rake him across the face again.
Or at least you picture it in your head.
Okay, yeah. So with the second action will be to actually attack him
Nice.
as I yes.
All right, you cut him with your scarf as it rips across his chest. He is angered.
Ah.
You deal 8 points of damage.
Could be
8
worse.
slashing damage. And then with my second attack being the third action, I'll just do a regular bladed scarf attack. Just kind of throwing it back at him, so. And 19.
19.
Yes!
19 will hit. Deal you damage.
So another d8. And I do 5, so.
And that
Oh!
defeats
Nice.
the Oni. You watch as it starts to collapse, melting into this puddle of black and inky darkness. The only thing left behind is a gemstone, a perfectly spherical pearl that is black in color. These are Oni gems. These are what actually get produced when an Oni dies.
Oh.
Is that safe to pick up?
You don't
I
know.
turned to Taisho when I asked that. Yeah.
Also doesn't know. All
I
right.
was going to ask
Also,
Tamaki, but
complete.
sure.
No. Taisho's deaf.
Oh,
yeah. Here, I'm gonna walk up to Taisho and attempt to.
Are you gonna ask him that if he's deaf enough, or are you just gonna kind of?
I just
No,
look at him and I
He's
go.
gonna pour a healing potion down his throat while he kind of.
No, into his ear.
Oh,
Pour
God.
into his ear. No, I'll just pull out a healing potion and I'll kind of. Can I heal you? As I just kind of show up in the.
Yes, heal me. Oh, what?
Okay. Okay, good. He's deaf. I'm gonna heal him with the healing elixir. Or the elixir of life. That on you. You heal 4 HP.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm still hurting a lot, but I'm no longer deaf.
You are no longer deaf.
Oh, thank you. That's ow! Oh, that hurts.
You okay?
Yeah, it's fine. You can see. It's
I like
still
how
slightly
Mac
bleeding down the
rhymes so
ears.
because that's what I pictured too.
I kind of.
You see
after
that?
helping
Lots
him-
of.
Yeah. Oh, is this after helping you? I gotta point at the gem. Do you know what that is?
It was left behind after he after thing. Unfortunately, Kindred died, so I reckon that's what will be left behind when I die. Sobering thought. I wonder. I'm just going to wander over and pick it up.
All right, moving over, you go and pick up the strange and bizarre object. Its smooth surface feels unusual in your hand. Again, you've never really come across one of these before. There is suddenly a surge of a desire that burns within you. You're not sure where it comes from, but it tells you one thing and one thing clearly: that you should eat it.
Oh God.
Oh, you remember that conversation about wisdom we were having before?
I do remember that conversation that we had about wisdom before, except that Taisho has this desire to do this, and Taisho isn't Oni, and as a result, that the desire for destruction, etc., is there. Okay, Michael, do you mind if I roll for this?
I do not mind at all. However you wish to come to your conclusions, you may do so.
All right. Which would be better? Would this be?
Well, if you want, I've got a coin.
This... Well, no, it's more an intelligence. I think he's going to be no. He's going to roll a wisdom check.
Okay, what's the DC?
Simply a 10.
Okay.
Simply a 10. If I roll lower, I eat it. If I roll higher, I throw it away.
All right.
Oh.
I eat it.
All right, Taisho, your jaw what's the word? Dislocates, basically.
Distends. Dislocates, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
distends. I just didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, distends was
Right.
dislocated for sure.
As
Like a
your jaw
snake.
opens, your tongue stretches out and wraps around the gem. As you pour it into your mouth, it slurps down almost like while it does appear hard and sort of solid, it sort of goes down smoothly down your neck and into your gullet. As you do so, your eyes begin to go dark and you fall to your knees. You are catatonic for the time being. However,
You are mute now.
No,
Well, that was revolting.
That was a bad idea. Dumph.
oh no, you're catatonic, as in you are unable
Yeah,
to.
just completely.
Oh, okay.
you're
Gone.
literally like just probably on your
Gone.
knees, sitting there like.
Yeah.
God, I'm probably flat on my in front of my face, just on my face, because that seems to be more
Yeah.
likely for Taisho, that he simply would just plant face forward.
Just drop
I
your
flip him
knees and then
over.
onto your face.
I flip him over onto his back. I'm gonna take a look at him.
Well, before you do that, can I get everyone to make me a
Yeah, yeah.
perception check, please?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Yep.
Including me?
No, you're fine.
Well, fine's a word to
21.
use. Perception. One sec. There we go.
All right. Tamaki, you are the only person who notices that the ground begins to shake and rumble.
Oh.
Looking further up the hill, the crack left in the wall by the Oni has started to split the mountain and suddenly gives way.
Huh?
Run.
As it
I'm
does so, you could see large boulders starting to fall and create a rock slide down in your direction. You yell out, "Run!" to the others.
Lou, pick up Taisho and run! I can't pick him up.
It's just heavy.
Well, we can all try, but push him up. I don't know.
Fine. I'll try.
I'll fix your hand better next time, I promise. If you can just do this.
Oh my goodness.
Or Taisho, push him with your magic. Just Hydro push him up.
Taisho is the one that's
I mean,
catatonic.
Kaito, sorry.
You gotta
I
get
could-
your own names right, guys.
I know.
I could grease the ground maybe
No,
so you could-
because then we
so you
won't
could
be able to
slide. But that's the best I
do
could
it.
do.
All right. Well, what do you want to do? You
Just-
have, you
I mean,
have
I can-
literal moments.
I pick him up and move as best I can up the steps out of the way.
Excellent. You grab hold of Taisho. Make an
But I
athletics
am
check
encumbered.
as you grab and you move him up.
Maybe I can get the
Nope.
mud. Maybe I can get the mud thing to help too. I already forgot what it's called. The mud wretch, because it's still summoned. So maybe that thing's strong enough.
How long does it last?
Minute.
It's gone.
Okay, shoot.
All right.
Yeah,
so-
I just run.
Okay,
Then,
make an athletics check as well, please.
I'm going to trip and fall on my face.
Yep.
That's not great. Tamaki, you
20.
do push-ups because you haven't said what you want to do yet. Just go down.
Oh,
and start.
I was gonna. So I thought you were just telling us to do it.
No, I told Kaito because Kaito said I'm gonna run up.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink my eagle eye elixir and look for possible, like ways to avoid the boulders if we can't get away. Like
All right,
possibly
make a perception check.
find the trajectory.
So you pull out a potion.
Oh.
So Lou, you're pulling up Taisho, and as you do, Kaito like turns to try and run. Now, as that happens, you see that Kaito comes face to face with something that terrifies him, because as he turns to run, there is a dark, clawed figure without a face, just teeth jutting out from what looks to be a hood.
Oh, it's still there. Oh no.
Ah!
And Kaito, you take
Oh!
7 points of damage
Oh!
as
I didn't
you
even
feel
think about that.
as you feel something gripping at you, and as you stop from that, you are caught in the avalanche or the rock slide. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tamaki, your perception check as you look around.
Oops. So yeah, +1 from the eagle eye potion.
Something tells me we shouldn't have pushed that one Oni off the cliff.
Ooh,
It sounded like
26.
a really good idea at the time.
All right. You can see that there is a fissure and a crack along the wall you might be able to make your way in, but if the rock slide continues, it will bury and trap you in there. So you don't know what's in that cave, or it's not a cave, but you know what I mean. It's a very narrow passage. You don't know what's on the other side. It's up to you as to whether or not you wish to go.
You have a gamble.
I'll go.
All right, just by yourself.
Yeah. A lot of things happening. I don't know where they are. I'm just.
Kaito's not right next to you, but next to you.
Okay. I guess I'll yell. Everyone who can hear me, into the fissure, and I'm gonna go.
Liu, he's asking you to come back down into the rock slide to go into the fissure.
Yeah, not a chance.
Okay, good. Just checking. All right.
Liu is, among many other things, at least slightly claustrophobic. There is no chance in. Yeah, it's
all right,
just.
Tamaki, I need you to make me an athletics check then, as Liu watches the rock slide incur. You make
20.
it into the tunnel. This is, of course, the tipping point plot twist card that we got, which has caused for the avalanche to occur. So thank you to our lovely audiences for this opportunity to tell a wonderful story. As the rocks fall on Kaito and Tamaki. Tamaki, you turn and you look in that final moment as you look over in the center of this large field. As Kaito looks back at you, the rocks begin to cascade. The rocks, one after the other, start to land around your friend. And Kaito, you look back and reach out as the rocks collapse in. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually going to come to the end of our session today. Just as we had our massive raid from Robert Hartley. Hi Rob, hi guys, welcome. I'd love to welcome you, and you know what? Do stick around because we will do memorable moments for today. But thank you so much for coming in and tuning in, guys. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and I run a bunch of tabletop role-playing games. These are my wonderful Patreons who support my channel, and this is where we play an Asian-inspired Pathfinder adventure. So if you're part of Rob's crew and you know about me, then you know that I love Pathfinder, and you know we're playing it. So welcome. We have just ended on a massive cliffhanger. Our group had fought a group of darkness Oni atop a mountain on their way to a dragon temple. The ensuing battle saw that the mountainside was damaged, and thanks to the plot twist card Tipping Point from one of our audience members, there was a rock slide which our dear sorcerer Kitsune character Kaito had been caught up in. Tamaki, our magistrate elf, has managed to get himself into like a crevasse in the actual mountain, while Liu, our drunken monk Tengu, and Taisho, our Oni barbarian, were dragged to safety. What's going to happen? You'll have to find out next week, but there you go. So, memorable moments, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick off today. As we sign off for today. But Raiders, do stick around because we do love to share the love, and we are going to go and raid someone so we can keep bouncing this good vibe train everywhere.
Just make it a raid train.
Yeah, raid train. It's what we do. All right. So, memorable moments. Let's go. Speed round. Liu, let's go with you. Memorable moment for today.
Punching a void Kai with a broken hand. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. Bam!
I love
Bam!
the campfire scene was cool as well. For those just come in, campfire scene is something Michael does where we get to play with just a conversation around an idea. Really helps flesh out the characters. But just one last thing to close. You can't call it a cliffhanger when the cliff is actually collapsing.
Yeah, it's a literal cliffhanger.
You know what? There is actually some truth to that. Yes, it's very difficult. This is probably the most cliff-based cliffhanger I've ever done. Taisho. Let's go with Taisho first. I'm gonna leave you for last, Kaito. But yes, Taisho. Memorable moment for today, please.
Leo punching a void guy with a broken fist.
Yep, yep. The broken fist definitely seems to be the flavor of the day. All right,
that's his new combat maneuver, the broken fist.
Yes, way of the broken fist. Tamaki.
My favorite had to be when they crit fail on me, so I took their weapon from them and then swapped to use the weapon to try and hit the guy behind me, doing no damage.
Yeah, that was cool. So
I did it all without looking. That was awesome.
Yeah, so during the course of the battle, they fought these Darkness Oni, which basically said if you turn away from us or if you run away, this entity will kill you. And it was true. There was an entity behind them waiting for them to turn around. So they got behind our allies and tried to attack them. And Tamaki, with his weapon, turned around and just clocked one of the Oni from behind him without even looking. It was an amazing shot. I love that one. That was a good one. That's a good one. All right, Kaito, memorable moment for today.
Yeah, I really did like the campfire scene because like I feel like when talking about wisdom, it's always so interesting because I've gotten in that kind of conversation with other people before, like in my own life, and it is always so interesting how subjective the topic of wisdom is, and like how everybody kind of has a different opinion of what being wise actually means. So I thought that was kind of cool, like because even the characters, didn't 100% agree on what that term actually entails, and I like that.
No, absolutely. And a PSA for all of you guys out there who love D&D and who love GMing and stuff like that. A campfire scene is really, I think, an important aspect to any good game. While you might have the story and the plot that we often get trapped in this idea that we have to get to the end of the story, we have to get to the end of the adventure, campfire scenes are a wonderful way to just allow the players to exist, to simply be in the world, immerse themselves, and let you guys know what's going on in their lives, what's going on in their heads. Because sometimes, especially when you're playing characters who don't vocalize often, right, especially in a crisis situation, there's lots of stuff they could be going through that you are simply not privy to. So a campfire scene is basically where you will have just a moment where your characters are eating, your characters might be walking for an extended period of time, and you as a GM just ask a question. For example, today's question was, what does your character believe wisdom is? And everyone had their own answer. And they, as a group, they were just talking to each other about what that meant to their characters. It was great. And doing stuff like that in your game enriches it, in such a way that I can't even begin to describe. So if you get a chance to, definitely try it. It's a lot of fun. As for me, my memorable moment was probably the finale, the cliffhanger. For one, when I got the plot twist card, because as you guys know, this is all audience interaction based. We had so many rerolls to save you guys from the audience today, which is awesome. But we also had plot twist cards, and the tipping point one for me, I was like, oh, the cliff face falling down, that'd be awesome. And I thought it'd be really cool if I did have this idea that some of you fell down the hill, some of you kind of got trapped inside the mountain, and some of you went ahead. But I did not expect Kaido to be trapped. I did not expect Kaido to not make the athletics check. At least not so badly that he critically fumbled, which he did. So that was a moment for me of, oh no, that's super bad. And yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing next time. But that moment there has me on edge as well, so I'm super keen.
The bad luck curse was sneaking behind me the entire time and just waiting for that moment.
Waiting for that moment. Yeah, waiting for that moment.
It was there the entire time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the place that I think a lot of people want to be right now. Not that you don't like being here. I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys were hanging out. But we're going to go and hang out with Critical Role. So thank you so much, guys. We are going to go and raid into Critical Role and go check out all of the new cool and wonderful and amazing stuff over there. Stick around because, of course, if you go on the raid, you earn channel points. With those channel points, you can give my lovely players plot twists, and you can give them rerolls and do a whole bunch of stuff on this and any of the shows that I'm GMing. As for what we're going to be doing, guys, next week we are back for Fool's Gold here on this channel with Robert Hartley, GM, Quincy from Quincy's Tavern, Gothy and Arena from Dingo Doodles, and of course the wonderful, the incredible, and the amazing your narrator. All of these guys. Andretta GM. Yeah, Andretta GM. I completely forgot. Me too, but I did. Andretta GM. We're all going to be here. We're going to be doing part 2 of our Fool's Gold campaign, Last Menu, which is the one that I'm running, and it will be called Second Course. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Until next time, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone!